Right, hello everybody. Welcome to your strength session today. My name is Bianca. I have taken you through a couple of other sessions, and I've got Blair, my sidekick, for today, who will be going through the session. So today's session is strength, as I just said. You will need a little bit of space around you, as you can see we have here. And you'll also need some hand weights around near you as well. So Blair's got some dumbbells down the ground. If you haven't got dumbbells, you can use a drink bottle. If you have two, you can use bricks, whatever you have around the house that you can put in your hands. So the way that this session works, we've got 4 5-minute blocks, and we're going to be supersetting 2 exercises. It is going to be 10 reps of each exercise. If we do anything in a unilateral stance, so any sort of lunges or anything like that, it will be 5 reps on each leg. Hopefully that'll make sense for you guys. We're going to go through a warm-up and then we're going to get stuck into it. So starting off, first, we're just going to do some nice slow leg swings. So you will need a wall or something to hold up against, just rolling that leg side to side, opening up through those hip joints. See how Blair's feeling today, everyone. He might be a little bit sore and tight. We'll soon find out. It'll be entertaining for you guys to watch. Hopefully you're all feeling well. Hopefully you've all done some extra sessions and everything as well. All right, next one. Yep, so forward and backwards. So just working those different ranges of motion through our legs and our hips. Awesome, crew. And once we've done 10 forward and backwards on each leg, we're going to come down to a front position into a deep squat. Our elbows come in between our legs, so we're pressing out, and just have a little bit of a wriggle side to side, stretching out through those groins. And then we're going to go a little bit deeper with this stretch. We're going to get a bit of back rotation. We're going to reach up, follow our hand, come back to the middle, and then over to the other side. So we'll do 10 of there, Blair Dog. Enjoy. Yeah, it totally is a warm-up. Most of my people go, is that just a warm-up? Wow. I may die in this session. Who knows? All right, once we're done 10, guys, we're going to get into some seal poses and some downward dog. So reaching down, stretching up, and then you're going to come back, press into the heels, dropping that head between your arms, and trying to get those heels to the ground, and then back into seal again. And if you're unflexible like Blair is, you can go on your elbows. There we go. Good. And then back up again. So I'm going to go through 3 of these. And then back down into seal. Or a baby seal. We'll call a big seal and a baby seal. That works. And then one more downward dog. Flexible, non-flexible. Awesome. All right. Gonna get into some arm circles, guys. Just get those shoulders nice and warm. I got it way too quick then. Wowee. Australian. Whoa. So ready. Forward and backwards 10 times, and then 10 hugs to open up that chest as well. Whew. I wonder when everyone's doing this session. Morning, night? It's like a mystery. And then we'll go some overheads as well, team. So working on more mobility for our warm-up, for our strength stuff, to try and get as much range of movement as we can. All right, and then we'll just stretch the hips out just a little bit more, guys. So just dropping down into your lateral lunge, hold for a couple of seconds, and then swapping sides. So we'll do 3 of them on each side, team. That was my hip. Crunch. Very good. All right, hopefully feeling a little bit more limber now, guys. I'll explain the first 2 exercises, and then once we have our minute 30 rest after we've completed the first pod, then I'll show you the next two. So your first ones, you have a push-up with a shoulder tap. So dropping down into your push-up, tapping your shoulder on one side, into your push-up again, tapping the other side. So Blair's just done the easier version on the knees, and now he's doing the harder version on the toes. And if you need to go easier again, as always, you can use your incline to help you out a little bit as well. The next one that we've got is a split squat or a split lunge. So into your lunging position, and you're dropping that knee just hovering off the ground. So probably a couple of centimeters off the ground, and then you're holding. So Blair will do it from the side just so you can see. Into that position, lunging down, and then coming up. All right, so that one is 5 on each leg. Alrighty, if you need to, you can hold on to a wall for a bit of balance. Hopefully that all makes sense, guys. We will be starting in 5 seconds, so get yourself ready. We are going in 3, 2, 1. And what we always do is we take you through each of the progressions that you can do. So just to remind you, so Blair will go through beginner, intermediate, and hard, and he'll just keep cycling through. But whichever one that works for you best is the one that we want you to stick to for that 10 reps. Sorry, my words are muddled up then. So he's up to the hardest version now, if you need to do that. So it's 10 reps, and then you move on to your split squats for 10 reps, 5 on each leg. So we're staying controlled with these movements rather than trying to do them really, really quickly. We want to stay controlled, slowing those reps down, making those muscles fire. Good work. All right, we're back up to the push-ups. So Blair's on his round number 2. Hopefully you guys are as well. He's going straight for the hard version. You might not be as sore, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, incorrect. Did not win that one. Good work, team. So keeping that core nice and tight with your push-ups, making sure that your hips don't sag downwards. So 10 reps, and then you're back onto your split squats again. We're looking good so far. We've just passed our halfway mark. So we've got 2 minutes 20 left on our clocks, guys. Doing well, Blair. Killing it. Bit of moral support for you. Good work. All right, Blair's up to round number 3 in his push-ups. So round 3, hopefully you guys are up to round 3 as well. If not, maybe round 4, or if not, just coming up to your round 3. Might be halfway through round 2. That's it. Still staying in control, making sure that those muscles are all switching on correctly. If you want to start with a harder version, like Blair's just done, and then once you get tired, you can drop to the easier version of the exercise before. Just swap it up. If you want to make things harder, you've got to test yourself out, guys. Challenge yourself in your workouts. Don't always stick with what feels comfortable for you. Good work. We might be able to get maybe one more round in, I reckon, if we're lucky. We might get through the push-ups and then maybe the squats. So we're going push-ups. We are up to our last minute, ladies and gentlemen. Keep chugging through, working hard. Good work. We've got 50 seconds left on the clock. Still staying in control with your movements, making sure all your muscles are switching on. I reckon Blair's going to get it. Easy done. 30 seconds left. Round number 4 for us here at Pinnacle Health Club in Caribbean Park in Victoria, in Melbourne. Give you the full location. Come see us if you're around. Yep. Good work. We've got 10 more seconds, guys. Finishing the exercise that you are on to finish off. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome team. High five for Blair. Air high five for you guys. Well done, team. So I'll let Blair grab a drink, and then we are on to our next pod, which is lateral raises and hamstring walkouts. So you will need your dumbbells or your hand weights that you have available for your lateral raises, which are feet shoulder width apart, knees are slightly bent, and then we're coming up just below shoulder height and coming back down to our legs and back up again. All right, hopefully you can all see that. Soft little bend through the elbow as well, just in case you've got hyperextensive joints. The next one that we've got is a hamstring walkout. So we are on to our mats or your towel, whatever you have available. Our hips drive up in the air, palms are up, and we're walking out on those heels as far as you can, and then walking all the way back into your bottoms. So if you can't get all the way out like Blair is, you can do it a little bit easier and not go out as far. Just work with your range of motion. If that's too hard for you, you can just do glute raises instead. So stay on your heels and just drive your hips up in the air. Perfect. We will be going in 10 seconds, ladies and gents. Hopefully you've all had a drink. You've all wiped that sweat off those foreheads because we're working hard. All right, lats raises, guys. Let's go. So coming up just below shoulder height. Want you to do these ones a little bit more slow and controlled than what you would do with other exercises. We really want those shoulders to switch on. So make it a half-second pause at the top range and then come slowly down. Come up quick, hold, slowly down to get a little bit more out of this exercise. So you remember 10 reps and then you're on to your 10 reps of your hamstring walkouts. 10 is the magic number this morning. So you can see Blair's got his palms up, making sure that we're not internally rotating through those shoulders. And he's slowly stepping out with those hamstrings. Love your work, boss. Good, we're already 2 minutes into that, guys. So that's round 1 out of the way for Blair. Hopefully you guys are following along and you guys are up to round number 2 as well. Fingers crossed. Good work. So we're keeping those knees soft, guys, making sure that they're not locking outwards. We want to take the pressure off the lower backs. So we're up to our halfway mark right now. So we've got 2 minutes 30 left on the clock. So we're just about to finish our round 2 for our exercises. We're on to round 3. So we're roughly getting through maybe 4 or 5 sets of each of our exercises this morning. And a sneaky burpee in between, getting up and down off the floor. That's what we like. We're coming back up to our 10 lat raises. Staying slow and controlled, like I said before, and keeping those knees soft. And that's just taking all the pressure off your lower back and making sure that you're engaging your cores correctly. We have 1 minute 30 left on the clock, team. Keep working through. Doing well. If you need to, you can do smaller steps with your walkout, so just little ones if you can't hold all your weight on a big step. And remember, you're working in your own range of motion that you have. Coming up, last minute, guys. Finish off your last sets. This is round 4. Am I correct? I hope so. As we said before, us coaches are not good at counting. Horrible. All of our clients make sure that they're counting their own reps, because otherwise they probably end up doing more than what they're meant to. Doing well. Blair's definitely going to get through these last hamstring walkouts. Slow and controlled. Everyone, you have 30 seconds left on the clock before we grab a drink and have a rest. "15 seconds left. Keep it going, team. 10 more seconds. Try and get through a couple more reps of your last exercise. Blair's going to do body weight. That's what we like. Awesome, gang. Resting there. 1 minute 30 rest. So grab yourselves a drink. Wipe those foreheads. Sometimes you even get sweaty arms. I know I get sweaty arms. It's gross. But anyway. And we're moving on to pod number 3. So we've got plank hip drops as our first exercise, and we've got squat pulses as the second one. Remembering that 10 is the magic number. So with your hip drops, you're in your plank and you're dropping those hips, as this exercise says, side to side. So Blair's just taking you through both the hard version and the easy version for that one. The next exercise is our squat pulses. So you're going to be coming down into a 90-degree squat and going up and down. So you're only moving a couple of centimeters up and down, crew. As you can see, Blair is doing there. If you find this too hard on your knees, holding that squat position and going up and down, you can just do a normal body weight squat. So just dropping down, squeezing through at the top, and working with your range of motion that you have as well. Just remember that. So if you can only get this far, that's how far your body lets you. That is totally fine. We're going in 15 seconds. You ready, boss? Here we go. Minute 30 goes quickly, doesn't it? I'm usually like, yep, 3-minute rest. That's nice. Okay, 2 and 1 into our plank hip drops. Blair is doing the hard version to start with, which is on the toes. And now he's doing the easier version, which is on the knees. So 10 of them, guys, magic number. And then we're into our squat pulses. Dropping down, just nice little pulses. So you're going to 90 degrees, and then you're just raising about 45 degrees up from where your 90 degrees position is. Back onto our hip drops. We're going to get lots of sets in for these ones, I reckon. Thinking like 5, 6 sets. Looking good, boss. Looking good. Everything's hurting him, ladies and gentlemen. Here's one sore bloke. Yes, it is very cold down here in Melbourne. Wherever you're watching this from. Was definitely had like 10 layers on this morning. Big black snow jacket. It's great. Loves it. Spent way too much money on the weekend. Bad. Good work. So Blair's up to round number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys are as well. Fingers crossed. If you're working as hard as Blair is working, you should be up to round number 3. You might be working harder. You might be up to round 4. Who knows? Wish I could see you all, but I can't. Let us know how many rounds you do get through. Even if you write it down each round and then send it through to us, how many rounds you got through. Comment. Get on all your social medias. Get all your buddies involved. That's what we like to see. We've passed our halfway mark, guys. We are up to 2 minutes left on the clock. And we are coming up to round number 4 from Mr. Blair Dog. He's feeling it now. Yeah. So I'm like, you want to just go on the mat? You're like, oh yes, my elbows are very comfortable. Super smart. Good work. We're doing well. We've got 1 minute 30 left on the clock, gang. Could be super nice to Blair right now, and I feel like I might get him another mat, just to be nice. Here we go. Because I'm a super nice coach, and I look after my teammates, because you know I need them to be my friend. There we go. Now he's got double mat. Look at that, guys. Double trouble. 1 minute left, guys. Get through it. This is round 4. Forgotten now. 10. It's round 50. What are you talking about? How much better is that, man? Nice coach over here. Can't count for him, but I can give him another mat. All about the little things, yes. Keep it going, guys. Let's finish this off strong. You have 30 seconds left. You might get through 1 full round of the exercise and maybe half through your other exercise if you are up to where Blair is. Doing very well. Keeping those knees out with those squats. And those hip drops, just getting as low as you can. Staying nice and strong through those shoulders. 5 seconds. 2 and 1. Well done, crew. High five, Blair. Good job, bro. High five, everyone else. Well done, team. We're up to pod number 4 for our next one. So we've got kneeling to stands. And we've also got Arnold presses, which are going to be standing up. So sneaky, potentially Bertie again if you're on the ground first. So the first one is our kneeling to stand. So what you need to do with this one is go down onto your knees and then standing up after that. So easy version is holding on to something if you need a bit of balance. Your harder version is doing it without anything to hold on to. The next one that we've got is our Arnold presses, so you need your hand weights again. Arnold presses, we face our palms towards us to start. Feet are standing shoulder width apart again. And what we do is we come out, around to a 90 degree, and then press through at the top, back down to 90 degrees, and then turn those hands in. Very good. You can probably come out a bit wider, Blair Dog, with your hands. There we go. So we're getting that rotation through our shoulders, guys. Hopefully that all makes sense. We are going to be starting in 15 seconds. If you can't press up above your head, you can just do bicep curls if you need to, if you have any sort of shoulder problems or anything. Okay, we have our kneeling to stands first. Blair is showing the easy version to start off with, which is holding onto something for a bit of balance. A little bit of help getting up and down if you need to. You can also face the front if you need both hands too. Harder version, obviously not holding on to anything and using all that leg power to get up and down. 10 reps is the magic number again, guys. Don't forget. Don't do more than what you need to. Very good. And we've got our Arnold presses as our second exercise. So face those palms towards you, turn them out, press them up above your head. Making sure as well, you can see Blair is keeping his eyes forward. He's not looking upwards towards the weight and he's not looking down either. So he's keeping his head in a very neutral position. Nice work. 10 is the number. Don't forget it. Awesome. We're up to round 2, guys, of our kneeling to stands. So Blair's showing you the version if you need to hold 2 hands onto your bar or whatever you've got to hold onto, a couch, table, chair, whatever you've got around where you are working out. But beginner, intermediate, and hard versions of these ones. Love it. Going fast, guys. It's going fast. You better be keeping up with him. All right, Arnold presses. Reminder, if you can't press above your head, you can do bicep curls instead. Otherwise, getting stuck into those Arnold presses, twisting up and around, bringing those arms all the way back to your ears. As you can see, Blair's doing, he's bringing them all the way up. He's not bringing them out in front of him. So we're getting all that shoulder working. Very good, guys. We are past our halfway mark. Coming up to our last minute 30. Round number 3 for Big Boss Blair. Hopefully you guys are keeping up. but remembering to stay at your own pace. So if you can't go this fast, totally fine. Just work with what speed you have, as we always say. But try and push yourself that little bit harder and challenge yourself for your workout. Can't always get stuck in the same sort of motions and speeds and things. You've always got to slightly change it up a little bit. And you can always regress back if you need to. So if it's too hard, keep going until you can't anymore, and then regress back. So we've got the easy version. If you can't press overhead, is our bicep curls. And then our hard version is our Arnold presses. Palms facing, twisting out, pressing up above that head. We're into our last minute now, guys. Finish it off. Then we got a cool down. Bang, bang. Session nearly done. Hopefully you're feeling good. Whether it's a morning session, nighttime session. If it's a morning session, you've just like woken yourself up. You're ready for the day. If it's a nighttime version, you're going to eat dinner and you're going to go to bed and you're going to have a wonderful sleep. That is the drill. If it's lunchtime, break after work. It's great. Very good. We have 20 more seconds left on the clock, crew. Can you get through your last sets? See how we go. We've got 10 more seconds. Blair might get out a couple of bicep curls just to work on his guns. Loves it. 3, 2, and 1. Well done, guys. Good work, Blair. High five. High five, everyone else. Well done, guys. Grab yourselves a quick drink, and we'll go through a quick little cool down to finish off, and then your session is done. How are we feeling, Blair? He's feeling great. He's feeling great. Not too warm today. That's good. Probably because it's like -2 degrees outside. Okay, crew, starting off, we're just going to stretch out through our shoulders. So bring that hand over the top, pulling that elbow behind, sort of giving a back scratch as well if you're a little bit itchy, or a pat on the back after getting through a good workout. Changing sides, and that nice big stretch through the triceps. Good work. Okay, next one, stretching out through that chest. Grab your hands behind, pull those shoulders back. If you are not that flexible, you'll be following along with Blair. If you're a little bit more flexible, you can bring your hands back a little bit higher, like I am. Elbows not like that. It's like, can you please stop? Good work. All right, next one, coming across the chest, getting a little bit more of that shoulder. Stretching that out. They've worked pretty hard this morning. And changing sides. So holding about halfway on your arm, guys. Make sure that you're pulling it towards you. If you need a little bit more of a stretch, you can bring it up a little bit higher. Awesome. All right. Mid back is our next one. So feet come together, cross your hands over, grab behind your knees, and pull your shoulder blades up towards the roof. Looking downwards, getting a nice big stretch through that mid back. Love this one. This one feels nice. Good work. All right, next one we're going to be stretching out is our quads. So if you need to hold on to something for a little bit of balance, by all means do that. We're both going to do that because we're unco. Grabbing onto that foot, keeping your knee next to your other leg. Don't pull it out to the side. Keep it nice and close. Pulling that heel up towards your bottom. And changing sides. Good work. If you struggle with this one, guys, you can use a towel and like wrap it around your foot. If you've got really, really tight quads, that is a way of doing this stretch. If you can't always grab it. All right, next one, we're going to sit down on our bottoms. We're going to stretch out through our glutes. So we sit down, cross the leg over, and then we push that knee away from our body. You'll feel a big stretch through your bums. Good, and changing sides. Doing the other one. don't know about you guys, but my bottom is tight. Yep. That knee's meant to be like all the way over there, but it's like up near my head. All right, next time we're just going to lie on our backs, guys, grabbing behind the knee, other leg down flat, and we're just stretching out those hammies. So relax your foot to start off with, and then what we're going to do is we're going to bring our toes towards our head, little pulses, and you should get a little bit deeper with that stretch. So that's working on our nervous system through our leg, through the back of our legs. All right, bring that leg down nice and slow and bringing the other leg up slow so you don't pinch anything in your backs. So just hold first and then from there, pull that toe towards the head. Do about 10 or so pulses. Awesome. All right, team, we are done. Hopefully you all enjoyed that session. As always, if you have any feedback or anything for us, please let us know. Make sure that you jump on your social networking, which is Yammer from what I believe. Get on that, get your mates involved, tag them in it, do a workout if you really, really enjoy it, get everyone else onto it. And yeah, let us know if you have any feedback. Other than that, Blair and myself will see you next time that you do a session with us. Have a good one, guys.